What's going on, everybody? This is Derek here with No Loss Production, and well, this is probably take number 19. So the Canon microphone sucks, but we're not here to review the Canon. I'm trying to do a build log, so I had to actually move my whole build log over from over there to over here, set the camera up and sitting on a desk and on my gaming chair, using the Blue Yeti microphone. So I'm going to try to splice that together. So if the mouth seems a little off with the words, I apologize, but I've never tried to splice audio with video separately into one. So yeah. So anyways, let's get started with build log episode 1. God, let's hope that I have a better setup for build log episode 2. Don't know. We'll figure it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the Threadripper AMD's 1950X. Now, before anybody says, oh, that's not a gaming CPU, this is not just a gaming PC. This is a workhorse PC that will be gaming also. And you can game on the Threadripper, but price per performance, it's not, I would not make it just a gaming CPU. Considering the fact that you can get better CPUs out there at a cheaper price for just gaming. But I'm planning on doing encoding. I'm planning on doing rendering in the background while we're live. So I needed something with a lot of cores and a lot of threads that can handle all that while we do that. So moving on, we're using the Gigabyte X399 motherboard. Now, I wish I had a cameraman, because then I would have them zoom in and show everything, but like I said, episode 1's kind of a learning phase. We can't all be special and video magic like Jay's 2 Cents or Linus Tech Tips. Though I wish my videos looked like theirs. I'm like super jelly of their videos. Anyways, carrying on. So we're using the Gigabyte X399, and there's several options out there for the X399, and basically, we kind of narrowed it down between this one or the, I think it was the ASRock Fatality we were looking at the time. Anyways, so we purchased this one. This is the one that got narrowed down to, so we'll go with that. Also, we'll be using, now I'm going to strip down some of the pieces out of my other PC. It's got a Samsung's, got an SSD in there from Samsung. I don't remember if it's the Evo 960 or 970 or something. I don't know. It's fairly new, so I want to use it for the gaming. I also got a Fire CUDA 2TB 7200 in there that I want to use to store photos and move stuff. And then of course we have the 500 gigabyte M.2. Now over time I would like to get another terabyte M.2 and put it in here, and another 500 or 250 and move the OS from this one to that one on a 250 and use the 500 for photos and stuff. But anyways, I can't really be too picky right now. So for power supply, we're going to be rocking EVGA's 1200 P2. Complete overkill for the PC I'm building, I know, but the whole point of this PC is kind of be overkill. And I'm kind of happy with that. Well, overkill in the sense of what this channel could afford. And it wouldn't have been possible without y'all, the AOP family. So you guys are amazing. Thank you, each and every one of you. The list is quite lengthy of everybody that deserves thanks. And I will do my best to get everybody's name in the description below. So, thank y'all again. Carrying on, we are going to be putting 2 GTX 1080s in there. Now, I know what some of you might be saying. Actually, I can probably name you on one hand who would be saying this. Why didn't you just go with the 1080 Ti? Because this is what the channel could afford at the time. And luckily they're going down in prices now. They're still really expensive. I picked both of these up during the Black Friday in July for under $500 brand new. So that's why we're going with the 1080s. We're going to be water cooling them because I want to do VR later down the road and 4K. 1080 can handle that. 2 1080s should definitely be able to handle that. But I plan on water cooling them and overclocking the crap out of them. And I'm going to be water cooling them with the Bits Power Acrylic V1. I like the way it looks, and I like the fact that it comes with a back plate. So, versus the EK water blocks. For the CPU, I'll be using the EK Mono Block, which will water cool the CPU and the motherboard. So, we'll have everything water cooled that needs to be water cooled, other than RAM and power supply, which the power supply don't need to be, but I have seen people water cool the power supply, and it seems completely unnecessary, but still kind of interesting. But anyways, we're going to carry on. So, for cables, we are looking at the Cable Mods premium set here. Now, none of this video is sponsored by any company. I just happen to use a lot of EVGA parts. So, but Cable Mod, I ordered these during the Black Friday sale, and normally they were, I think, like 150, and I picked them up for 60. Premium set. So, couldn't complain with that. So, black and green is the setup we're going to be going with. Really looking forward to that. And I'm planning on running 2 separate reservoirs, which I'll be using probably the XSPC reservoirs. I would like to run a black fluid and a green fluid. Since it's a whole black and green build, I think that would look really good. And we still trying to decide on what size tubing and fittings I need. But I'm 99.9% sure we're ordering everything in the tubing in glass. We're not doing acrylic. We're not doing plastic. We're not doing soft tubing. None of that. We're going to go straight to glass. So, when I ordered this power supply here, this 1200 P2, when I ordered it, it was on sale around the same price as a 1000 power watt. Or 1000 power watt. Holy freaking crap, I can't talk. Bloop. No, a 1000 watt PSU. When I ordered this one, it came with a free case, which was the EVGA DG77. This case has received a lot of hate. A lot of hate. So what's funny about it is, people are like, oh, you don't get exceptional fan flow in there. And one tech tuber put that, to rest. He said you got ample flow. What he did not like about this was it says it holds 2 360 radiators, but it didn't leave clearance room for the motherboard. But he was using 30 millimeter thick. They do make thin ones, and I think it's EK. They have one that's 25 or 27. And the problem with that is a lot of the thin ones, the ultra thin ones that you see, are made with aluminum. And I didn't want no aluminum in this. So finding one that made of brass or copper was next to impossible. Until XSPC came out with their TX360. Now, I have tried to find other YouTubers talk about this. Can't seem to find nobody. So we are going to be the guinea pig XSPC. So you're welcome. So I highly doubt you'll ever watch this video. Anyways, it is a brass guts in here. Or was it copper? Either way, it was one of the materials I was looking for. Anyways, 25 millimeters thick. Let's see if we can get a little bit to the camera. Unfortunately, I don't have a cameraman to zoom in for me, so I have to kind of figure that out. But anyways, 25 millimeters thick. Here is or 20 millimeters thick. Here is a high static pressure fan that we'll be using by Thermaltake. It is 25 millimeters thick compared to that. I don't know if you can see that. But anyways, we can just set that on top. Maybe you can see the difference. I really don't know. I'm trying not to drop this because if I destroy it, I'm going to be heartbroken. But anyways, trying to really show that. It's kind of hard when not zooming in. And I have to run around the table, go in, zoom in, run back, be like, and then run back. So anyways, we're not doing all that. But we are going to be, I'm hoping, see the problem was he couldn't, he wasn't able to put the 30mm radiator on top, and that's why he didn't like this case, was because of that issue there. I mean, there were some minor gripes and complaints, but that was the biggest one. So I'm hoping that having a 20mm, that's 10 less than the normal size one, should fit in there and leave me plenty of clearance for the motherboard. And it's copper. I can see the copper coloring. So yeah, copper. Yeah. So world's greatest mystery solved right there. I'm really excited about this. I pre-ordered it and I've been waiting about 2 months for it. It got released first in the UK, which really surprised me. But because usually it's like EK stuff gets released, or Mayhem's gets released first in the UK, and normally XSPC gets released worldwide at around the same time. But they did this one first in the UK, so I had to wait a little bit longer. So there's that. For memory, I'm trying to put this fan back. For memory, or RAM, not memory, RAM, we are going to be, I mean, we call memory too, but anyways, we're going to be using Vengeance LPX. Now this right here is the 2400 megahertz. It's 2 8GB here, 2 8GB here, making a total of 32. The reason I got the 2400 is one, the Vengeance can be overclocked. Two, everything I've read, the Threadripper does not play well with past 2666. So I plan on starting out with this and slowly overclocking, because everything I've read on here, these can be overclocked at 3000 with no issue, without being extremely, water cooled. Anything past that, you're going to start doing stuff. But anyways, they were compatible with this motherboard, and yeah. What's funny is a lot of people really push the, what is it, the G-Skilled Trident, and it forums all over the place talking about, oh, it doesn't work, it does an infinite loop, it does, it just seems like it had a lot of issues. Everything I've read on this, no issues. So we're shooting for no issues here. So anyways, we got, like I said, we're going to be using 6 of the fans, and it came with 3 fans, so hopefully, I don't know if there's any exhaust ports at the bottom and the back. I know there's 1 in the back. So just try to get as much airflow and everything going through here. Water reservoirs, I plan on using the D5 combo pumps and reservoirs that I'm thinking of getting the 270s, put 2 in there, hopefully. I'm going to order 1 and see if there's enough room in there for a second one. If there is, then we'll run 2. But I don't want to order 2 and then be like, oh, there's no room. Although they do make them where they can mount to the radiator. We can do kind of stuff. I don't know. Anyways, I'm over here trying to think of my loop and everything else. So there is our build log starting out. This is the EVGA SLI bridge. Now what's funny is, used to SLI bridges were really ridiculously expensive. But now they run anywhere from $10 to $40. So I found this EVGA one at Best Buy for $40. And I got it because Best Buy will price match. And at the end of the day, I paid $5 for it. Brand new. So couldn't argue with that. Shout out to Best Buy on that one. You guys, you don't understand. We're trying to build a super PC out of pocket. Like, none of the companies send me anything. So everything come out of pocket, and wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. You guys are amazing. And I just want to take again the moment to thank each and every one of y'all that's helped create this monster. Which I'm pretty sure we're going to call it Lord Cthulhu, because why not? I don't know. Still working on PC names. I'm not very good at naming stuff, but I want to name it something. I think she deserves a name. Yes. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to do it here. So let's hope that the editing process goes well with voice to picture. Otherwise, they'll be like, this is an XSPC TX360 radiator. And meanwhile, I'm over here talking and holding up the motherboard. So I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But anyways, I will see y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and Godspeed.